everybody. I just wanted to show you what kind of training session that we're doing here with Chilli and Natalia. So let me turn the camera around and let you see what we're up to. So the first thing that I want you to notice is that, first of all, we've already done our 7-step pre-flight checklist. They have friends, they've had freedom food. They're okay on the inside and outside, and we're okay on the inside and outside, and we have treats and food ready to go. So those are all the things that we need to do before we can start a training session. So they've had all of that. Now they also have 3 separate stations where they can go and get alfalfa and grass hay mix. Because if we have 2 horses in a small space or 2 animals in a small space, it doesn't matter if it's horses, dogs, cats, or what have you. We always want to have 3 of the resources, okay? So in this case, it's very important from a behavior perspective to make sure that we have 2 animals, we have 3. So if we have 2 cats, we have 3 litter boxes. If we have 2 dogs, we want to have 3 maybe water bowls, or at least 3 beds. So whatever the resources might be that the animal might have any conflict over, it's going to be the thing that we're going to want to make sure we have extra of, so that we already are kind of cheating and we have a way to kind of hijack our way into making sure that they stay nice and calm. There's nothing to have any conflict about before we move forward with some kind of a training session. So that's what we have happening here. So the girls have had all of their things that they need from the pre-flight checklist, and now they're just having a snack. And so we do have some cones out there, different cones if you'll notice. One with no stripes, one with 2 stripes. I guess there's 2 with 2 stripes out there.
The difference is the base and the height.
Okay, with the difference of base and height. But we might need to actually draw some numbers or something like that on these in order to make them more easily differentiatable, whatever the word is. Yeah, put it down below if you know exactly how to spell it. So the animals can differentiate between the different ones, because yes, they are smart enough to where you can say, hey, go to cone number 1 or 2 or 3 if there's a 1 or 2 or 3 on the cones. I know, getting snowed on, everybody. That is a beautiful Colorado windy day. So the other thing is that we have them where they can still see their friends. So we do have the gate, the door blocked somewhat, but there's still friends out there. So they and their friends are nice and calm and just hanging out in the distance. So they're not going to feel alone. And so now at this point, we're just going to let them have some snacks and get nice and full. And then once they show that they're full and they're ready to come and interact with us, then we'll start some target training and working with these cones, and then progressing to all the other things that these girls need. They're 2, almost 3 years old. So it's definitely time to start thinking about big girl training. And big girl training means carrying a rider on your back and accomplishing all the things that the regular or negative world expects these horses to do. And because with the ResqRanch, we're going to show you exactly how that can happen in a primarily R+ manner with these 2 little girls right here. So I hope that you will follow along this spring as we begin to work with these girls from a positive reinforcement manner only, and help train these 2 young girls on how to be nice and reliable riding horses that we can take to the horse expo or the stock show or whatever event that we want to, just like we did with Caesar a few years ago. And we have all kinds of videos to show you. The proof is in the pudding on the R+ people. So yeah, Natalia agrees. Yeah, she said, that's right. You tell him, everybody, if you love your horse, you're gonna learn R+ this year. That's gonna be your 2026 goal, is to increase your knowledge and deepen your relationship with not only horses, but all of the animals in your life, and probably the people too, when you start to learn to give everybody a choice in what they do by just having a little bit of foresight and how you set up the training session so that you can keep it nice and relaxed for the whole time, so that there's no excuses for not wanting to just hang out and be with you and do everything that you hope and desire and dream to do with all of the animals in your life. And how do I know? Because I'm Dr. Q and I'm here to help you. Not only am I a veterinarian, but I'm also a professional animal trainer, and we have here the ResqRanch, the nation's premier positive reinforcement animal rescue and training center, education center, to help educate you on how to use R+ or positive reinforcement, the scientifically proven best, fastest method to train any animal to do anything. So that's what I'm here to teach you in the most fun and easiest way possible. So if that sounds awesome to you, like this, Subscribe, follow along. We'll see you right here in another video. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.